Hi everybody, my name is Lynn Ismael and welcome to my channel. It is March 31st, Easter Sunday, and I thought for this video I'll just do like a little garden diary. It's a video really for myself, just to remember what things are happening in my garden at this time of the year, just so for next year I know what to expect. So I'll bring you along and show you what's growing, show you things that may be a little bit questionable, but overall, it's just a little diary and just hear me pointing things out and I know what my thoughts are. You may or may not want it. But anyway, hope you enjoy it. I think this is what a Triceratops plant looks like coming out of dormancy, because I planted my Triceratops here. The first one was the last one that I just showed. 2 and 3. I keep my perennials up like this so I know where I planted them, and once the new foliage comes, then I can, or at least established, then I can just cut them out. But it just helps me figure out where I planted my perennials. So it looks like there's one coming out there and a few here. So I mean, it is called toad lily, so it does look like a lily coming up, but instead of the regular daylilies, it has red tinge in the border of their leaves there. So it's good to know that they're coming up. My hypericum, as you can see, rabbits had tried to eat them, but last year they mowed the whole thing down to the bottom, so I didn't have any branches to cut down, but it looks like it can grow buds from the branches, from old branches. Some of the branches have died down, but that's okay because it produces its own shoot at the bottom there. Just a few more branch coming up, but it's just nice to see that some of the branches are coming back or are still alive. So that's one. And over here, I see shoots coming out of the base there. Not really. Oh, I guess I see some shoots coming out of the buds there. And then the third one right here. Now I thought these are my Floripino snowdrops that I got from Rex, but they didn't really flower. It's just, at least I didn't notice it flower. You just see this little, or does it still have to flower? Oh, I guess I see something white, so maybe it's late, or it's never going to develop. I don't know. Maybe next week we shall find out. But it has the same leaf structure as a snowdrop, so I don't know. This is my epimedium, one of my epimediums, and it's starting to bud up now too. Like everything else, I left the foliage just so I know where they are and I don't step on them mindlessly. But it's right there. Where's the second one? The second one's right here. And the third one is right over there. You see? Oh, and then, okay. 2 shoots. And while we're right on this area, oh no, something ate. Oh, These are Frutilarias. They just nibbled on it, those damn rabbits. It's supposed to be rabbit resistant, but I guess not. Oh no! Anyway, at least I haven't touched my... What's this again? That's not Aquilegia. The Electrum. It's purple head coming up. Rabbits haven't touched these ones. But I've noticed that I have a lot of, well, not a lot, just a few valerian seeds popping up. Like my valerian right there. I presume. 1, 2, 3. And they're quite good for dry shade, and the pollinators love them. Just have to make sure that they don't reseed, because it looks like they like this place. So what I could possibly do is dig this out and put it somewhere else, somewhere dry that nothing else can grow, and let it thrive. Camelot lavender has perennialized, or I don't know. I probably didn't let it go to seed. That's why it's still alive. But 2 clumps, still okay. Couple of the foxglove. Is it ambigua or obscura? It's the yellow foxglove that grows in the shade, or part shade anyway. I planted a few, but 2 have survived. So maybe 3. Oh, I guess 4. So they've survived. I planted them in the fall. So they are alive. The peonies have started to come up. That's 1 clump. Another one over there. And this 3rd one right over there. Right over there. These are snapdragons from last year. I just left it to see what it'll do. But it looks like it's getting some growth in the base. I was walking here the other day and I realized that there is a peony root that has popped up. It looks like a peony, but last year I didn't see it. I planted this last spring. And I don't think it popped up, but it looks like it has now, which is kind of inconvenient because it didn't pop up, I meant to use this area as a pathway, but because that didn't pop up, I changed my plan and planted on this side instead of here. So that one is growing. Let me see another one here. And I think that's a peony too. So, okay. So 2 peonies alive. And here's a 3rd peony. I'm pretty sure I planted somewhere on the other side of this border, raised bed too. But I don't see anything sprouting just yet. So note to self, wait at least a year, because sometimes they do sprout up, just like these ones. Hyacinths, this is the farthest along among the rest here, but this one has a little baby right there. I planted these fall of 2022. 2023 was their first bloom, and that was their 2nd year. And the grass has crept up into my border, so I'll have to fix that once these hyacinths have finished their season, but it's nice to see it naturalizing in this spot. Can't smell them yet though. Yeah. One of the geraniums, hardy geraniums, I started from seed a couple of years ago. No, last year. And this one didn't really do well last year, but it has come back. There is one here somewhere, unless it didn't make it. Maybe it's this one here. No. So maybe it didn't make it. But that one thrived last year, and it pretty much stayed almost evergreen over the winter. So it's nice and healthy. Before I got in the fall, they were selling it as part of a container plant for full season, but I knew it could thrive in this garden. It also stayed evergreen over the winter. They didn't lose its foliage. So it has grown quite a bit, and I'm hoping it's gonna form buds soon and create those green frothy flowers. Nice color. This is a Proven Winners meant to be Royal Raspberry. I bought 3, but out of the 3, this is the only one that's showing some growth. I got this covered up with leaves because I know that they like Staki's very dramatic when it comes to cold. But it says it's supposed to be perennial. Does it have a zone? To zone 5 as per the label. But I don't see any growth at the bottom. I mean, I guess, is that a growth? Or is that a weed? I'm hoping it's new growth. It's on a base, so let's just cover that back up. And I think the other one, it had growth, but then snow came and killed it off. So maybe it'll survive. This is the Stipa, a small clump of Stipa gigantea. I started from seed, and the rabbit had mowed down. It's growing back, it looks like. So it's a little tender, well, not tender, borderline hardiness over here, zone 6. Though I think we're zone 7. So I'm just gonna keep it covered until it gets warmer, and also keep it away from rabbits until it gets established. It looks like some of my echinacea is coming back. This one, and I checked on this one, it's still alive, and definitely more in here too. Well, something had, well, they did nibble. Either they nibbled on it or it died because of this frost. Out of my 5 Fritillaria imperialis, I had only this one survived, and the rest had been dug up by something. See buds in there somewhere? I have some of my leucojum coming up, so I guess whichever dug it up didn't like it, so it got left there. But I don't see any of my camasias at all, just in holes of where they were. Now this spot has been wet, and looks like the Alchemilla mollis didn't mind it, because it has started to sprout. That's promising. There's one, and the second one here. Still have, oh, the leucojum. Okay, so they don't mind a wet spot at all, I guess. And what is this my Physostegia? Maybe. Don't see my Trolleus up just yet. So I have my Astilbes here, And both of them have some little sprouts coming up. So there's one there and another one here. And I'm pretty sure those other ones that I had over here somewhere are like, oh, robins are fighting. You see that? Robins are fighting or playing. I don't know. I'm not a bird expert. But anyway, the still bees, they don't mind being wet in the winter. So note to self, should get more, as much as still bees as I can get and plant it over here. Still bees and my alchemilla muscles can stay here. I'm still waiting for my trolleys to come up. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this little concept of mine. Just a monthly garden walkabout. There's a garden walkabout. It's a garden diary. It's just me talking to myself. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video or watch it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I try to show up here every Thursday, so until I see you again, bye.